What up, though?
What up, B?
Hey, yo, listen, right? I yeah, Gross. That was a good look at Gross for your boy. You know what I mean? I'm scared to go to Wegmans though. We're supposed to go to Wegmans tomorrow. I'm scared to go back to Wegmans, yo. I feel like I'm gonna spend. I feel like I'm gonna spend everything at Wegmans. Last time we went in there, we went to just look around. I think we ended up spending like $92, some shit. Crazy. I love it. But you know, I called. I sent out the call. We did the sister check in last week. Couple sisters checking in with us. Appreciate y'all. Tea time, Tiara, Ashley. You know what I mean?
That was a nice conversation at the end.
Absolutely was, yo. Absolutely was, yo.
I was there
And
earlier, so we had more time.
yeah, but so I hollered at our usual suspects and our own boys. Last time I watched the joint from last time, yo. We had a good ass time, man. Got that laugh on and some more shit, man. A lot of things that happened since the last time we all chatted. So I figured we're gonna go ahead and make that happen again.
Yeah, that was live.
Yeah, I'm gonna pose this question. I'm gonna start it off. What happened to R&B music, yo? Oh shit! What happened to R&B music, man?
It's turned into rap. Whatever their music is turned into rap. They be having a nice beat. Next thing you know, they start talking about "fuck you" and all that.
Yeah. It's I don't know, yo. Like you know what happened to it, yo. You know what happened, yo. It lost. You know what? It lost patience, yo. R&B music lost patience, yo. You know what I mean? Remember back in the day. You know, back in the day when when you listen to R&B, they was trying to holler at the girl.
Yeah.
They was just trying to get to know her. They was trying to get to know her name and shit. And you know, nowadays they already like, look, this bitch just bend over, be naked. I'm on the way. We fucking.
Yeah, right.
And I'm pour some champagne on you, and I'm going home.
So now I be getting on. I be doing so much, and I start cooking late, so I gotta eat. I'm starving. Well, I was, but I'm not now.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Ant? Well, my take is, how can you write love music when ain't nobody showing no love these days? Love is gone.
Right.
What they singing about is what they do all the time. All they run about is fucking drunk and intoxicated sex is the shit.
Is that what it is?
You know what it is. Motherfuckers love to be high and drunk and hump. I mean, listen to what they be talking about. Even the females. The females talking about just smash off on me and get up out of here.
Yeah. They telling you apply pressure now.
That'd be the only thing I would like about being young.
They talking about apply the pressure.
Yeah, smashing.
Eyes on me. I was like, oh shit. Oh, Cass. Oh, let me let Cass in here in the hallway. What up, yo?
There he is.
Yo, what it do?
What up, though?
Chilling.
3 o'clock in the morning and ask you, is you up? How you,
Every day though.
like, how you doing, yo?
Chilling,
He
man.
said 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right. For real.
Hey, yo, what
Sending
you
messages
doing?
and
Yo,
shit.
you up? We like,
Yeah, what y'all doing?
no,
Yeah.
right.
All night. Like a
I ain't,
vampire
I,
nap.
I ain't, I ain't awake. That's one thing I'm not.
Right.
What's up with you, though, B?
Chilling, man. Just working as usual.
Yeah. Hey, man, Ronnie ready to get them cars back out there, too.
Y'all don't want that smoke.
No. Mm.
I got somebody had one of these little Walmart joints, like like the Hummer with the spinners and shit on it.
Yeah.
Like that bitch like huge. So like I took that bitch apart. I'm like making it into another joint, like a fast joint. Seeing if I could do that shit.
Hmm.
Just fuck around with some shit.
You know they closing down the spot, right?
Yeah, they already closed it. They been closed.
Yeah. I seen it
What?
online.
What spot?
Yeah. Bay Area computers and hobbies.
Yeah.
Oh, that joint up in Pasadena. I met you at that one night, Mike.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that joint was
Yeah,
serious.
The only problem is, like, once you buy a car, you don't have to keep buying the cars. You just got to buy parts for it and change it up as much as you want.
right.
Right.
So the cars last for long times. You break something, you just go buy a part and fix it. They can't survive. You can't swim off that shit.
Man, listen. I might grab one. I don't know. I always be talking about it.
It was the funnest times I had. What we would do is we would link up and go anywhere. We would try to go anywhere and run them bitches, yo. And
Yeah, just any
everybody in
damn
the
way.
same spot. Except for the big cars, we had to take them over to the Navy Stadium.
My big truck, I gotta take that bitch to a damn Navy Stadium somewhere.
Yeah. It's bigger than the X-Max.
Man, that trying to get your X Max a run for his money.
I'm talking about size-wise.
It's probably a little tiny bit smaller.
Oh.
They real similar. They real close though. That notorious joint they got.
Who's that? Oh, Larry. Hold on, Larry. Yeah, I see you.
Oh man.
I felt you sit up. I felt it get warmer, so you must have sat up somewhere. You was laying down and sat up.
You talking about Larry?
Yeah. Everybody get your breath first before I let Larry in. Everybody make sure you can breathe and shit first.
we got tea for that. We got tea for that.
Uh-oh.
You got head shrinking tea?
Let me see. I think I got one in here.
The
You
Beetlejuice
gotta
joint.
do him. You gotta do him like Beetlejuice.
Right.
That motherfucker. It's gonna still take like 4 months. Big head motherfucker. I'm gonna send you the link. Hold on. Wait a minute.
See, I know your ass see me.
I know you see me.
You ain't hit Grape up?
Huh?
I need to check on my man Grape. I ain't called Grape in a minute.
Send him the link. I'm ready to send him the link, yo.
Yeah,
Hit him
hit
up,
Grape.
yo. Text him, yo. Text him and tell him I'm ready to send him the link, yo.
Man, these
Yeah, matter of fact, man, great when you talk anyway. So yeah, hopefully he answers. But yo, all right, so
Man, what's on my laptop?
we
where nut ass at? Nut need to come on here.
Oh, don't tell me I gave him the wrong fucking charger.
See.
damn,
Yeah, I think I gave him my charger. And I got
damn.
his. It's all good.
Might gotta see that through, my boy.
Mm, mm. And then he only gave me $10 for bringing it to him all the way in fucking where the fuck was he at? Middle River, some damn where.
You gave him the wrong joint. Y'all eating.
Right. You say you gave him the wrong joint, so y'all even. Yeah.
Right. They trying to charge up. Mad as a bitch.
Hey, yo, listen, right?
Hey, he had work from home too. Ass.
Yeah, yo, with my man Soldier Slice, man. I'm ready to see if that bam on Messenger, yo. I sent Ice and Tony the link, so we're just waiting for them to.
See, and I see you be firing up at 5-put. It's like the perfect weather, ain't it?
Yeah, yo, I've been able to
Pictures from last year.
Oh, you terrible, yo.
The ones that pop up in the memories, you just save them and then repost them.
Right. I'm chilling. Whole time he in the house wrapped up in a onesie.
Oh shit.
Whole time he in the house in a onesie, chilling.
God damn.
Crazy. All right, everybody take a deep breath, yo. So I open up the door again. Somebody at the door. Everybody take a deep breath real quick, yo. Make sure you got all your oxygen first. Because you know the cat. Hey, if anybody that's watching, if y'all watching from home and one of them little masks fall out your ceiling, it's because we let Larry in.
Oh shit.
So the oxygen might cut out in your area.
On the motherfucking airplane.
I
I am by BWI.
Ladies and gentlemen, fuck you, Larry Lindsay.
Hetty Murphy. Hetty Riley.
Yo, pistol head, bitch.
Don't Marion.
I see you went light on the Vaseline today.
Cooking oil on his
Gorilla Grodd looking ass motherfucker.
Hey, and put some olive oil on his face before he come on the show.
Yeah,
like Mike with that headset on.
Oh, sliding board head, motherfucker.
You got a head. Your head like a boiled russet potato.
Hey, listen, man, I ain't come out here for this shit, man. And Mikey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I don't never close the door when you come in the room, just in case I gotta push you out the door. I don't never close the door when you walk in.
Nigga, do you got doors over that motherfucker?
You always be prepared to leave. You should always be prepared to go.
Yo, y'all cereal eating motherfuckers over there.
Right, go ahead. Man.
Yeah.
Man, because you ain't had enough bananas today. That's what's wrong with you.
Oh no.
You need a banana.
Boy, hey, I seen a picture Rick Fox posted. I thought it was you getting a haircut that day. Motherfucking hairline all the way in the back of his motherfucking head.
I saw a picture of the globe from the space shuttle, and I thought you was taking a picture of you waking up one morning.
Hey, see, you a corny motherfucker. You know that? Hey, Mike.
I saw a picture of the space shuttle. And
hey, Mike, I know this your man,
I swear
Mike.
to God, they said.
Hey, Mike, I know this your man, yo.
Right. I swear to God, they said
sliding board head, man.
Larry Lindsay head. We passing over top of it.
Man.
Whack ass jokes, nigga. That's because you don't have enough oxygen. You need to open a window, nigga.
Got you still using the same shit. Come on, man. Cut it out, yo.
You need to open a window.
Cut it out, yo. Cut it out. Cut it out.
If the Superdome was a person. Yeah, ass motherfucker.
Look at that bitch forehead in that light, right? Hey. God almighty.
What, Nick?
Hey, yo.
That got a lump. That nigga look like he lumped up. That motherfucker lumped up.
DDT.
God damn. Look at him.
Say, look at.
Hey, but look though, what everybody don't know is Larry's camera is actually in space.
Corny, yo. Yo, you corny as fuck, yo.
Larry's camera is actually in space.
He's trying to.
Yo, that nigga is corny.
That's not that camera won't fit in his house with his head. Like Larry is actually 4 million miles away from the camera right now, people.
Man, don't nobody talking about no dumbass shit.
That's crazy though. These new Google cameras is the shit.
Yo, you corny as shit.
They said y'all said, wait a minute, hold up, what? They said the spaceship. They said the spaceship with the camera on it should make the complete circumference of your head by Easter next year.
Shut up.
They said they should be done. They should be done the research by Easter next year.
Is that my man Alex, yo?
Huh?
Is that Alex?
Delta?
Yeah.
Axel Foley?
What up? What it do, huh?
Ain't shit chilling, man.
How you been?
Tired. But I'm cool.
That's what's up. Hey, y'all talked to Tony lately?
He's supposed to be coming on here.
He said he was gonna get on this joint.
Oh, okay.
You probably getting this little man straight first.
Cause I ain't trying to keep hearing this corny motherfucker.
What the fuck is wrong with this thing?
Hey, yo, like I said, the door open. You can leave if you don't want to listen.
Oh, trust me, I know how to leave your bitch.
And you know what? And you know what's always the easiest way? Watch this. Look, this is always the easiest way. Like, it's simple. You sit there in the hallway. Like, you don't like what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Yeah.
Shit.
Talk that shit.
You just
Not
like
being rude, I guess.
Fuck out of
you
here.
like them
Nigga, what you
motherfuckers.
mean being rude? What you talking about? Nigga, you go too. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
What you mean?
hey, Mike. You calm motherfucker, y'all. You ready? He gonna cry when he get in the house in the corner over there.
Hey, put his thumb in his mouth and have Cam pat him on his back.
Nah, rub his forehead.
Hey, yo, y'all see Kanye West, man. Kanye a clown, man.
Yeah, he a whore.
That nigga got walking around with the White Lives Matter shirt on, yo.
For real?
Man, Kanye is a clown, bro.
He just don't know what else to do, yo.
He you know what he doing. He do everything for attention.
Of course.
So a motherfucker will say something about him and then buy his album or buy his shoes. I told you a long time ago, yo. Kanye wanna be Kanye and what's the ice skin chick name? Candace.
Oh, Candace.
Oh shit.
Ain't they tripping?
Oh, shit.
Whole time I thought that shit was like Photoshop, yo. I did not realize they really had them damn shirts on. That's crazy, isn't it?
Why they be trying? You know, that's what they try and do, right? Everybody be noticing this shit, right? But it's like every time Kanye try to make a statement, he always do something to offend black people. Like I said a while ago, I seen an interview of him, and all he kept saying was, "Y'all buy Versace, y'all do this, y'all do that," and they overpricing their stuff. Just before he got hot, he was complaining how black people wasn't buying his shit. But then he go out, get his shit straight, and he's selling shoes that cost $300-400. You know what I'm saying?
And they look like shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you doing the same shit you was complaining about to your own people that you was complaining to, and then you get on your feet and you want to start something. All of our people that make it, they gotta be accepted by the white people, man. They want to be rich white people so bad. They just, yeah, man. Kanye wild as shit, man. Fuck Kanye West, bro. Yeah, fuck him. I would never buy nothing from him.
Is that rain?
Even when I hear songs on my joint, I turn this shit up.
Right.
I'd rather listen to R. Kelly.
Damn.
Huh?
Damn.
Fuck Kanye West, yo.
Yeah, man. He call you a clown.
Yeah, I'm
You ain't
surprised
got
this
no
shit
more
came all the way
respect.
up here.
Man.
Man, the
That's
shit. The
crazy.
man is mentally ill, man. He got an issue, man.
Nah, I think that's a front. I think Kanye fronting. Kanye is a fucking genius. Kanye doing everything he doing to manipulate people's minds into paying attention to his ass.
He's,
Um, 50 Cent made the shit popular. When he first came out, the first thing he did was when he was in them underground joints, he was chilling. 50 start making songs and starting beef with people, and then as soon as he get into beef with somebody, he drop an album.
Right.
That's very, very smart. That's exactly what Kanye doing. Kanye
Let
do
me
that
say,
shit to make him keep himself relevant, yo. But something he need somebody gonna talk about him like us. We giving them up, we talking about him. So now somebody gonna go and look to see if he did this shit or not. But the bitch did it. He a genius. I don't think nothing wrong with him. I used to think something's wrong with his bitch ass. But yeah. Yeah, he a cocksucker, man. I don't got no respect for this brother.
damn.
I can't even call him a brother. I'm gonna take his brother privileges away.
ah, shit.
Because it's
You
not that
right.
he can have his own opinion on whatever he want and how he do shit. But like every time the thing that he do is he try to bash black people and
That's from
and
him fucking with them white bitches.
yeah, he a fuck boy. Yeah, I keep it. I mean, but like I said, this is just my opinion. I don't try to stare people into disliking Kanye or disliking anybody. If I don't fuck with you, I ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I
So
mean?
you don't think the music can outweigh the personality?
Nah.
I wouldn't buy shit. I won't even buy shoes, slippers, none of that shit because I think he just because of my personal opinion on him.
Nah, I feel you, Mike. I don't fuck with that nigga either.
I don't think I heard none of his new stuff lately either.
I won't fuck with him.
No.
And
Honestly, yo.
Look, your boy like him, yo.
I give him his props for being a genius, though. He is a musical genius. Um, he damn sure an entrepreneur. But to me, Kanye West just he every time he does something, he always trying to bash his own people to get ahead. But when the reality hit him, just like it hit OJ, just they always come back home.
But I think he might have fucked up though. He got out of Adidas joint, didn't he?
Man, he already established. He can do Kanye basically do whatever he want to do. He a billionaire. He don't need them.
Yeah, I knew. I thought he got from underneath of him.
But you know they was making fun of him, right? Because of the shit that happened. Because now that he is independent, they went back to the argument he had with Sway. When Sway was like, yo, why don't you just go independent and do your own thing? That's where the
Oh
whole,
yeah,
you don't have all the answers, Sway. You don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
all the
yeah.
answers. So it turned out when he did the interview, he was like, Sway did have all the answers.
That's why was telling the truth because what they do is they leash. They put a leash on you. I'm gonna tell you. What's the little boy name? Last name White. We be tripping off. What's his name?
Oh,
The snitch.
Charleston
Six
White.
nine.
Charleston White.
Oh,
Charleston
uh,
White said that Dame Dash is a goat because Dame Dash was trying to teach people how to make it. Hold on for a second. No, we were trying to get you to come on the podcast. All right, hit us up. He was saying that Dame Dash was one a goat because Dame Dash was trying to teach people how to make it without having the Jewish people
Hola.
grasp
¿Cómo
on
está?
it. He was trying to get
Muy
them to
bien.
make it. And even Dame Dash, it was showing how Dame Dash can teach black people how to be successful, and he got the key to it. He was trying to get hip hop to stay his way. He was trying to be entrepreneur, but he also teach people how to be entrepreneur. And he was saying how Kanye West and them be fronting because they always want to be underneath the white people, and then it's deep, right? I didn't get a chance to. I was listening to it while I was at work. But if you ever hear the shit, it's like real deep because he was giving Dame Dash real props for looking out for black people and being an entrepreneur, and helping other people out. Like people like Kanye. Kanye gonna make it, and he gonna just do him. But I just don't like the motherfucker. I think for the shit that he do and the shit that he always try and bash black people for. I just don't have no respect for him no more, especially after seeing him with that shirt on. And he did it with the Trump hat. Now he's doing it with this. I lost respect for him. So
I ain't never fuck with Yo.
he made good music.
I don't even think I listened to his shit.
Man,
I
y'all
don't think I
let
listened to it.
y'all letting Ye fuck with y'all, man.
He ain't fucking with me. Fuck him.
No, I'm just saying, like, honestly, like, at this point, I feel like the nigga got mad money. Like, at this point, I feel like he really don't know what to do with himself. So he like them trolling ass people that be on Facebook that just go on everybody post and fuck with him. That's
He getting
Kanye right
bored.
now, yo.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm
He
saying.
giving
He like
people,
that shit.
he giving people something to
wait.
talk about.
Soldier
He giving
Slice.
people
Soldier
something
Slice
to talk
jumping
about.
in, yo.
Huh?
My bad. No, my bad. Ice was good. Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. Hey,
send him
Ice,
the
Ice jump. Ice jumped there. We talking about Kanye wild ass, yo.
Yeah, he was talking about him. You wasn't
Yeah, my
listening.
bad. I ain't even say what's up, fellas.
What's good, man?
Yeah, hey,
Ain't
send
too much, man.
on the little thing, yo. The invite.
She fat in the bitch.
Baby, you gonna be talking at work, you gotta mute your shit.
A bit.
Or turn the camera to her.
Yeah, let everybody see it.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hey. Well, you
You
changed.
look like the honey bunches of oats lady.
Hey, Mike, you better not say nothing about no cereal. Look at C.
All right. Get your ass.
Yeah, you gotta excuse the hair that we got with these.
He eating cereal. He eating cereal with the big spoon that old ladies used to stir the soup with.
That big wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Says the people that eat hot dogs all day, every day. Like, y'all niggas eat hot dogs for breakfast. Y'all can't talk to me, bro. Like, we good. We good, Glizzy champs.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ice. Hey, Ice.
Kanye is a clown though, yo.
Ice. Larry's camera is recording him from space, yo.
There you go with the same dumb shit. Come on, yo. Hey, look at Ice. Ice dying laughing.
Larry's camera is 4 million miles away from his head, yo.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, get your man.
That bitch like it's right in the living room, don't it, Ice?
Hey, Mike, get your man, yo. You a corny. You was one corny motherfucker, yo. Hey.
I ain't corny. Don't get mad.
Nah,
Hey.
you corny.
Look what Wink said, yo. Put what Wink said up there while y'all talk.
What, this right here? Wink
Oh,
said.
we work around. I don't need to say sell.
They don't eat what they sell, and they are their own banks.
That's real shit.
Oh shit! Tiara said, "Hold on." Tiara said, "Let's talk about that." I've noticed.
For real. That's why we never get over. That shit real talk because everybody that make it forget where they came from until white America show them where they put them back in their place. it's crazy to continue to see. Because we was talking about how we had one main thing that could have made mainstream and been big for so many different people to make money, and it was hip hop. Hip hop is a whole culture, and we let other races instead of keeping it black. Y'all can rap, but keep everything black. No, we want sell out everything to everybody. Let other people run shit. They don't have a clue of what's going on, but they making money off of it. She got that shit 100% correct, yo. All of them do the same thing. As soon as they don't, though, they get canceled. If they don't have a whole bunch, they get canceled instantly.
That's how the white people show they power.
Yeah.
I said the whites only gonna let you get so big.
Facts.
That was Paul. Remember Paul Mooney used to say that.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney used to say they can't have too much fun.
But the difference is, what's crazy is, if you had kept them out of it, you still gonna make money on your own. We against each other because we want more than instead of getting. We want way more than what we can get. Like if you making 5 million and you can get and split the other 5 million between 30 people, you're gonna say fuck them 30 people and take 10 mil.
Hey, Jimmy, I sent you the link, Jimmy. Somebody TV on, yo, in the background.
That's crazy. My shit ain't my shit ain't got no volume on it.
Oh, I know what that is. That's the echo from the satellite.
This nigga here.
That's watching Larry.
Man, you say that shit one more time, man. I'm gonna kick you straight in your motherfucking forehead, yo.
Larry, the camera that's on Larry is 4 million miles away.
Hey,
from
he gonna
his
say
head,
the same thing for everybody coming in, yo.
Because he probably didn't know that. I was just letting him know about the technology and how it.
Ass, yo, you was so fucking corny. You like that kid on the playground that they don't talk to.
Yeah.
So now you.
No, that was you. That was you because everybody kept fainting around. You thought the girls was fainting because you was cute. They was fainting because you was all their oxygen. I sent them the link. That's what I was saying. And Jimmy, if you're watching, I sent you the link, Jimmy.
God damn, yo. You need some lessons, man. Damn.
What Tony at?
I don't know. I sent Tony the link.
What Tony at?
I don't know. I sent him the link.
Hey,
I don't know.
Did the women know this is all they had to do? We just come on here and just check in and say what's up to each other?
But guess what? The one that did it.
They hit you all month long and talk about they want to come on, talk about shit, invite you.
I was just asking, man.
Yeah, they don't even be come on.
Hey, who y'all got in the NBA season?
No, we had two, Tierra and Ashley. Yeah, no, because look, Ashley, is that Ashley say hold up?
Yeah.
No, Ashley, we ain't talking about
you. We ain't talking about you.
Right.
Yeah, no, come on, man. I was just asking a question.
Calm down.
Yeah, right. calm down.
One of our She's on here with us, boy.
She ready to go in, was she?
Right.
Hey, they were talking about the other ones. It was a lot of people want to come to the live joint.
Damn.
Which I haven't forgot about, fellas. But we got some other stuff going on right now, so we definitely gonna do the live thing. But I had to postpone.
That's good. That give me more time to work on topics, yo.
There we go. And it's gonna be selective few. It ain't just gonna be anybody invite their goddamn self either. Not
absolutely. Absolutely. That was a plan anyway.
Oh.
But what up, Jimmy?
What's happening? How y'all doing this evening?
Mr. Hall, what's happening?
Jimmy Hall speak.
We out here, man. We chilling. Letting everybody check in.
That's real tough.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain. Football season, so you know I'm busy.
Where you at now?
Down senior high and still with the Panthers.
Oh, okay. Panthers got a team?
Yeah, we got 2 teams after we got, what all happened in the spring, but all of that went on.
What weight class you
We
with?
still alive. Me and Bloke got a 14U and LJ got a 10U team.
Oh, I seen LJ, but I didn't know he was with them. We might play y'all. Do we play y'all?
10U, you might play. You in the C bracket or the B bracket? I think they're in the B bracket.
I'm with 14U.
Oh no, we in C. Y'all in B, right? Or A?
Yeah,
Or they split that north south. I think they split that up north south so that Old Miller's in a different bracket and Brooklyn Park in a different bracket.
How the hell y'all ain't come down to the All-Stars?
Why everybody ain't stay at the Panthers?
I thought that shit fell apart. I'm not. I don't know what the fuck going on.
That's the lie that was told.
I thought I didn't even know y'all had no teams.
No, we still had teams. We still had kids signed up. We had a 14. Marvin was over there with us with 14U. Then he took half the kids over there with him, but we still had enough to run the teams though.
He ain't bring no kids over there with us.
He ain't bring none with him.
Hell no. We thought he was, but we had already had 20-some players on that roster before he got there. I got there like 2 days before him.
Right, because
he ain't bring no kids.
I had caught word that Lodi needed help or whatever. I was somebody was supposed to contact me. Ain't nobody contact me, but of course I'm at the high school, so my time is limited in the youth sector right now. Yeah. But of course, I'm still willing to help out when I can. But I never knock nobody for doing anything they do, but it was done in the wrong manner, and the kids are gonna suffer behind it. But hopefully everything turns out and everything work out for the best for all of the kids all over Annapolis and outside of the surrounding areas.
That's crazy because, like I said, I came out there because I thought the only reason why All Stars was established because I was going down Powell to watch Marvin them play, and I didn't even know that they weren't the Powell Hawks. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm riding down there. This was last year. I'm riding down there. I'm like, man, ain't no more Powell Hawks. That's crazy. And then,
well, see what?
Well, I was just saying, I don't know what the hell going on because when I got you to All Stars, my thoughts in my head was like nobody told me nothing, but I thought that everybody was coming to All Stars.
They told you what they wanted you to hear.
Nah, that's the thing. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. I thought this because teams was falling, and then when I seen them doing the promotion thing, I'm like, okay, so what if everybody coming to the All Stars? And then after I made my assumptions, I seen it. Like Marvin wasn't there. I was there for like 3 practices, and then Marvin came. But real talk, man to man, he ain't bring no kids with him because we thought he was, but them kids must have went up the road somewhere.
Yeah. No, they went. Some of them went to Cape. Some of them went to Severn or somewhere else. Because a couple kids were coming up the road.
He come over there.
I wasn't there. Hey, I wasn't there that much, and I know All Stars.
FTK right now. Shit.
I guess that's why.
At 10:30.
I guess that's why I was a little confused too, because it's like you get the same. You have one area, and everybody just. I mean, I don't even know what the issue be, but it's like. Everybody just being together, everybody they branched up, but it's like we went from like Jesus Highway to Annapolis Panthers to, so I was confused on like, and then they were like, it's the same team. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was just confused with the whole league.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. From the beginning of General's Highway, we were trying to be the feeder for Annapolis High School because there was no Crusaders. And it was only like 4 teams at PAL at the time. So we started General's Highway with 2 teams. We built General's Highway up to the point where we got it to the point we was trying to push the county to be the true feeder for Annapolis, and that's when we changed the name to a Naptown Panthers. We couldn't use the name Annapolis Panthers because that's the name of the high school, so we used Naptown Panthers to combine PAL and Generals Highway, so it would be one team in Annapolis would be the true feeder for Annapolis High School, which coincided with the colors, the color scheme, the mascot, and everything. We had that for 2 years. The second year, we had some coaches that came that weren't coaching at Generals Highway. They came from PAL, from wherever, whatever. And then in turn, during the spring, but I'm gonna say after the football season last year, there was a decision made in turn that they were bringing back the All-Stars. And in turn, during the spring, some of the coaches that were coaching for the Panthers went behind the administration back of Generals Highway or Naptown Panthers, which we had two boards. We combined the boards from General Highway with the PAL administration football board. And in turn, if you're tired, go sleep. And in turn, they collectively had one board set for the Panthers. When in the spring, all of those teams that are from 7U to 12, I'm guessing, most of them played spring ball in Panthers uniform and Panthers equipment.
Did not determine that someone had committed adultery.
During the spring, there was a meeting with AAYFA and county, da-da-da-da-da. And in turn, they granted the All-Stars in to play football this year. There were things told to the county board, not AAYFA board, but the county executives that run Anne Arundel County Rec and Parks. They were told some untrue statements, and in turn, they kind of Generals Highway was shunned in a sense, and by Generals Highway, they shunned Generals Highway, and Generals Highway was partnership with PAL at the particular time for football, just football only. They in turn moved into starting Annapolis Panthers. They started registration in June. They had a summer day where they recruited and had kids. They had a nice cookout and all of that. And in turn, they have a football team. But they took all of the kids that were at the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? And it was only one person out of the all-star organization that I know of, and he's a coach, that came to talk to me and say he wanted to talk about it. Outside of that, nobody else out of the administration came to talk to me. And in turn, Panthers got two teams. They got, I think, 6 teams. I think they got everything except for 12U. I think most of the 12U kids play travel ball. And the Masons team that was at Panthers last year, some of those kids went to Pasadena, and some of them still at All-Stars. But
that's a blown opportunity, bro. Grown ass men with egos.
It was crazy. Right. Whereas though, you know what I'm saying, if you have something set up for a high school to filter the kids in the high school, why would you want to change that? But everybody has their rhyme, their reason for what they want to do, and they've done it now. And
it ain't had nothing to do with the kids.
Nothing to do with the kids, man.
Cause you see that shit they do in Texas? Oh my God, they start from one league, from one team. Everybody in the whole fucking town play for the same team.
Same team.
All they life.
No split up stuff.
Going pros.
And what this is the thing. What some people don't understand is they've been doing this to blacks for hundreds of years. They divide you and make you weak.
Divide and conquer.
And some people don't understand that. And what they've done when we unified the city, had the city unified, split that bitch in half again, and it's how it works. You're competing against each other when you still got outside entities taking all of your talent to take up the road and play. And splitting whatever unity you had, whatever good players you had, it's split, man. It's split between Panthers, which is very little, it's only 2 teams, and then you still got kids still going down South River. You You still got kids going up Cape. You still got kids going up Several and Old Mill that live in Annapolis, and it's affecting the high school. As we all know, the high school, we've been getting our butt kicked this year. And we're doing what we can as coaches down there, but it's hard to coach kids that only been playing football for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? With the pandemic coming back after that, the concussion stuff that came out prior to the pandemic, all of the NFL stuff and all of that stuff. A lot of parents were leery about letting the kids play youth football, but in turn, football was still alive here in Annapolis. But
who got
kind
their
of been
TV
split in
on?
half.
I was ready to say, can somebody turn their TV down some, yo?
That's Larry watching Family Feud, man.
Dang me.
Listen,
They watching The Simpsons.
But yeah, it's just been a growing season. I've been through times like this before. When we started General's Highway, it wasn't that many football teams in Annapolis. Like I said, it was only 4 or 5 teams down Powell. We started the 2 teams at General's Highway, and then we blew it up from there. But All-Stars will do good. They'll still get community help from the city, and they'll continue to thrive, hopefully. But I just worry about the kids, man, because I'm I don't know.
And that's what it should always be about, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's sometimes it's like the message. It's like you want I don't know, just like what direction people try and take the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like you say, like you got egos, you got what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the kids they just try and play.
It ain't about
they want to be children and play football.
Just think about this shit though, right? If they keep everybody in the city, this is why I'm frustrated with it. Because if they kept all the kids in the city, you wouldn't have teams having to play both sides. Then you could find out true athletes. You could find true linebackers. You could find true cornerbacks who ain't playing cornerback and running back. In them other states, they running backs only play running back. They got motherfuckers who can play cornerback and running back, but they don't do that. That's how you find true athletes. And then they send them to the next level. We got 20-some players on the team.
Playing both ways.
Playing both ways. When if you had the whole city in here, you will find some talent and send linemen. Linemen don't really go to the pros and shit from Annapolis or go get college scholarships. That shit hurt a lot of kids from getting scholarships.
Hey,
man, take every little hood in Annapolis and take them badass kids and put them in a.
I got a question. Hey, don't y'all got a team page or something y'all could talk about this shit tomorrow?
This it. This our goddamn platform. We talk about.
Listen, yo.
What you want to talk about? You and Seattle keep cracking on each other?
No, that's that corny motherfucker, man.
Don't get mad at us because
I ain't really want to talk about this, but that shit intrigued me because I was lost.
All right, my bad.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Sitting there with your TV up the whole time. You watching TV. You don't even care about the
I've been watching Benson. Benson.
Keep turning the TV up.
Benny Hill watching
Benson, yo.
I was watching Benny Hill.
Hey, Jimmy, don't get it. Don't get it.
We're watching soft porn.
Fuck
on somewhere.
He like the journey off the Benny Hill.
Ain't any more way naked on that porn this nigga watching.
Look at this
nigga. Got one titty out on the porn.
Hey, yo. Hey, next week we gonna teach C how to crack, yo. Next week we gonna teach C how to crack, man.
I'm already good. I'm just laughing at you.
Nigga, you suck, yo. You suck.
You just mad because we made you turn down Benson. Nigga, calm down.
Then they watching the shit out that joint too.
Watch it in the heat of the night.
Fall asleep.
I watch what the fuck I want to watch. This is my goddamn TV.
Oh, legs. You ain't watching White Shadow.
It's in the heat of the night. I'm watching in the heat of the night, man.
That's my shit.
You watch White Shadow. He
was lost.
You watching that episode of The Good Times when Debbie Allen was shooting up.
Oh, Debbie.
Hey, Larry, who shot JR?
Some white bitch.
I stand
Hey, remember how big a deal they made that shit though?
Some
But
white
yeah,
bitch.
Oh man, that shit was on all the magazines and all that shit.
Like, that nigga was a real dude.
Y'all,
Who shot
That shit was true.
remember back when TV was an event though, for real?
Yeah.
No, when we
Remember
used
when
to
you
buy
had to-
when we used to buy the
Remember when
TV guide. We used to buy the
Remember
TV
that
guide.
Remember that shit?
Yo,
Remember that?
every
my
week.
grandmother used to send me over John Wright every week to get the new TV guide. Like I had to go first thing Monday morning and get the TV guide because she wanted to do the crossword part.
That's it. That's it.
First
Remember
That's my
Tippy
grandma.
Turtle? Tippy Turtle was in the back of that bitch.
Yup.
My grandmother did that shit.
Son, the TV guide was the shit, yo. Hey,
TV guy
used to
tell you
get
what was on,
excited
it was like
when
a
you
week,
see
the
something
whole
ready
week.
come on Saturday. You be like, I
Yeah.
can't wait till Saturday.
Right. I need a
Remember that?
karate movie,
No.
Joe.
Hey, no, Mike. The best joint though was when the fall came and all the new motherfucking cartoons came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was that shit.
That was the
Hell
shit.
yeah. Hell yeah.
When motherfucking
Yo,
Mr.
listen.
T came out and then Ken played, Michael Jackson had MC Hammer. I said, yes.
Right. That was the shit. But my shit,
Hey, but
honestly, yo, I used to love watching Fat Albert, yo, for motherfucking
Hey, see,
Brown Hornet, yo.
Every Saturday.
Brown
those-
Hornet,
those-
yo.
Those was the daily joints. See, those was the daily joints. You could watch that
Yeah.
every day. You had wait for the premium joints on the weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look. The only bullshit you had to deal with was that little 2-3 minutes of fucking Menudo singing in between the motherfucking cartoons.
Every time, yo.
Right, bro.
Menudo.
Stop, it look like I wonder what happened to them fellas. I wonder what happened to Menudo.
That nigga Ricky Martin still getting
The
bread.
dude, Ricky Martin was in there.
Yeah,
Ricky
still
Martin was in there.
Them bitches was bad, yo.
Y'all
That's
remember
the
videos used to come on Saturday morning?
You said
Who?
what?
Y'all remember videos used to come on Saturday morning before we
Oh,
had
yeah.
video channel?
That's the only time you had to get up to see it so you could watch raps.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, or
Friday
Friday
night.
night. Friday night on Channel 9.
Your
Friday
boy
night
hit you on the
videos.
street with shit, though. That was
Friday
my
night.
nigga.
Friday night videos.
Remember hits from the
Hey,
streets?
you remember,
Hell
see,
yeah.
you remember
Did
that?
D'Angelo?
With the black lady with the short hair used to come on Channel 9.
That's right.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right.
Hell yeah. Remember that?
Hey,
Hey,
remember hits
that's
from the
a show
streets
coming
did
up.
How Does It Feel?
Oh, the D'Angelo.
Nigga hits was spinning around in the circle.
Nah.
With the fake video.
When that band used to hit that Moose Side Move shit.
Oh,
Moose Side Move.
yeah.
That was the shit.
That nigga was spinning in a circle, yo, singing the shit out that joint, laughing like shit.
I don't really watch that much television.
Huh?
I said I don't really watch that much live television no more outside of the news, for real.
Yeah.
Anything else I watch, we be
Only
streaming.
thing I watch live is sports. I record everything. Go back watch it later.
Yeah, sports, yeah. But like it ain't no TV shows like
That's
it
the
used to
only
be.
thing.
Though, for real.
Yeah.
Every now and
Nah,
then they
man,
popping out. No, what they doing now? They popping out with a couple little series that you might could dig into. What's the name of that? Black Hilton or something.
Hey,
they
We
got
was just watching, we was literally just watching that Black Hampton shit before
Black
we
Hampton.
started.
I
Before we
ain't getting a
started
chance to check it out yet.
that.
What is it on?
Yo, Tyler
On
killing it
BET
on BET Plus. He killing it, yo. He killing it. That motherfucker really killing it. Man.
Yo, listen, yo. I love Tyler Perry, yo. Tyler Perry got too much shit on TV, yo.
Nah, man. He the only
His own
one
network.
with flavor.
Exactly. He need his own network, yo.
Yep. It's coming.
Listen, yo,
this nigga
I'm
gonna
going through
own
BET
Hey,
Plus,
he gonna
yo.
own BET within a couple years, yo.
Yo, he literally got
Right
like
now,
7 or 8 shows on BET right now.
Hey, you see that, Jimmy? He gonna own BET, yo. He gonna own BET. I'm telling you now. I didn't call it. He gonna own BET.
He need it. He the only one giving us some real flavor of the show that, because if you watch the regular TV shows, it's always been the same way, man. It's always one black person or one black family, and they got all white friends, and that's it. And they don't act. To me, they don't act like they black. I don't know what type of. It just seems weird that I said the same thing about 30 years ago. Like, damn, it's always one black dude and a whole bunch of whites, or you know what I mean, friends like that.
And in the movie, he always get killed first. In the movie,
the black
that's why get killed first. Every scary movie you know, the black person get killed first.
They stopped doing that for a while though, because they started making jokes about it.
It ain't been no all black shows. It ain't been no all black shows like since what's the dude that did the Jeffersons and Good Time was Norman Lear.
Norman Lear.
Yeah.
Norman Lear.
He put niggas on, yo. He put niggas on.
Cause he made it like real people. We was like real people.
Yo, we could watch that shit today and still relate, and that shit was in the early 70s.
Yep. Real shit that they was conditioning us for back then. We was just watching.
They was.
You know, they don't watch TV. They don't watch our TV shows. That's why our movies don't get the black movies and stuff. Don't get the way they do. White people don't watch our TV shows and our movies. I read this. I was reading this the statistics on how TV shows last on TV and everything, and it and movies. It show like they don't be watching our movies. Like they don't go to the movies and watch our stuff. They don't. Who the fuck? I mean, people. I know people that don't know nothing about house parties. Nothing about Friday. I know some white dudes that just watch Friday. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But we go to any movie that's good, or action movie, comedy. We don't care who the hell in it. If it's good, we go see it. But they don't go see our movies. They don't watch our TV shows. That's why our TV shows don't last. And another reason why is because we streaming everything, and it's hard for them to the networks to actually calculate the people that's watching shows to get the ratings for the. That's why a lot of movies are failing, except for like Tyler Perry movies and shit like that. The Upshaws and all that shit. Yeah, that shit. See that shit's starting to trend, but it's like what was it's a joint called Swagger with Ice Cube's son in it. And that joint in DC by the little young and playing basketball and shit, that shit fire. You don't even hear nobody talking about it. I watched the whole season. It's coming, another season coming up.
Yeah, honestly, I ain't even gonna front. I like them ignorant, common ass black TV series and shit though. Like Saints and Sinners, that shit was common.
All that shit, yeah.
I watched all that common shit, yo.
Oh hell yeah, that was the shit.
So that chick Lady Bird was common. That's her picture. She organ stealing and all kind of shit. I said, yo, that's trashy.
I just finished the whole season. I just finished this last season.
Hey, I used to watch Saints and Sinners, yo. In the joint on BET Plus where they made their own drug. I can't think of the damn name. Family Business.
Family Business.
That's what I was waiting for y'all. I was ready to tell y'all that shit.
That's
fire.
Shit,
Family Business.
You got a mansion in Dubai. That's my shit.
Yeah.
I be waiting for the new episodes of that to pop up.
And Mike, what was that joint with Ice Cube's son?
It's called Swagger.
Swagger?
Yeah. It's right in. They're doing it right in DC or Landover. It's about kids playing basketball. He a basketball coach. You gotta check that shit out.
Oh, and the dude was in the hood. He was playing for the league. I watched that.
You see, that shit good, ain't it? That season 2 coming up soon.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that joint was good. I forgot that was in DC.
And People Like Us. I think that's what it's called. People Like Us. That shit
I
good.
like,
It's on Hulu.
I like that
There
joint.
was only
I like
one
that swagger
season,
joint
though.
because
They
they showed
canceled it.
how he not even college age yet. He's still doing AAU.
Yeah. The short,
Yeah, he ain't even college age yet. I like that swagger joint.
But
Hey,
they
where is that?
canceled- they
Where is that
canceled
at?
People Like Us joint after one season.
Yeah, they
What is that
canceled
on?
I like
That
that
shit was
joint
actually
though.
dope, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
People Like Us.
yeah,
Nah,
they
the
canceled
swagger
it.
joint.
Oh, for real?
It's on
I ain't know.
Showtime, Larry.
Showtime.
I
Yeah.
think he's on Showtime. Or
Okay.
Stars, one of them, Showtime or Stars.
Showtime or Stars. All right.
They canceled that joint. And you know how I really know they canceled it? Because
Hey.
the black girl just ended back up on Chicago Med last week.
Oh, okay.
And that show was actually pretty good, yo. I wanted to see if they was gonna find out if the grandmother killed the man, though.
Man, that's crazy, man. I can't believe this show was. But I was waiting for that bitch. I'm glad you told me. I've been sitting up here like, damn.
That's why Family Business had my attention. I was like, all right, I'm with this. This is my shit.
Yeah.
Family Business and like I said, that now me and Kamala started that joint, the Black Hamptons. So
I haven't checked that out yet, but I heard it was dope.
So far it's it got Vanessa Bell Calloway in it.
Oh,
and she was in Saints and Sinners, so you know it's got some ratchet blackness. This Sadiddy ratchetness though.
It's one on Hulu right now. The season it's on. What the fuck is that joint
Man,
called?
I'm just waiting for Wu-Tang back on fucking Hulu. I don't know what they waiting for. It's supposed to start. It was supposed to start.
No, they're not bringing it back till next year.
What?
Yeah, I seen something on it.
Man, stop playing.
RZA said it, yo. They postponed it till next year.
Man, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I watched that joint called Mo on Netflix. Check that joint out. Called Mo. It's good. It's about an Israeli dude that had moved to Texas when he was young, and it's a good story behind it.
See, we talking about black people. You talking about Israelis.
Well, black
Jesus.
They black.
There you go.
Huh?
Yeah, that was good, Ashley. I did like that. Dad, stop embarrassing me. They canceled it already, though.
What?
They canceled
that shit was
too.
funny as fuck, yo. I told you that's because we don't watch them fucking shows, yo. We streaming that shit. That's why they think that ain't nobody watching that shit, yo. Godfather of Harlem.
That's my shit right there.
That shit, but they ain't even finished
right there.
That's one of my favorite theme songs right there.
That shit crazy.
Hey, I watched The City on the Hill too.
I started it, yo, but I couldn't get to it really.
Top Boys.
I like
Top Boys.
Yeah.
Top
Boys
yeah.
my shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top Boys definitely was both. All y'all saw all of them, right? All 3 seasons, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I saw all of them. Yeah,
All
I
right,
saw all of them.
You know they slid that 3rd season in on us on the humble. They ain't even promote that 3rd season. Me and Kamala just so happened to be on Netflix one day. She was like, "Baby, they brought Top Boy back." I was like, "That's my nigga Duchesne."
Duchesne was the shit.
We're gonna get all the food, bro. We're gonna get all the food, bro.
Yeah, you
That's
know
my
food,
shit.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Bro. We gotta eat.
That was my shit. Hell yeah. But man, ultimately though, but back in the day though, like you said, yo, TV was just like Mikey said though, like we took time to watch shit, yo.
Mm-hmm. Watch shows because it came on a certain time.
First of all, we used to gather as a family and watch shows.
Facts, because I can't ever remember watching the Cosby Show without my pops.
My bad. Reasonable
Unless
Doubt.
my mother wasn't together.
Well, y'all, I ain't mean to cut you off. Reasonable Doubt. That's another good black show just put on Hulu.
Reasonable Doubt.
You gonna like?
Kamala was trying to get me watch that.
That shit good, bro.
I have to check it out.
Queen
Show.
Man.
Kamala got me on. You know, Queen Sugar started back. It started last month.
It started last month. Yeah, I got
we got
catch up on.
We got to catch up. We got to catch up on Queen Sugar.
Yeah. Now that's a real black joint right there too.
Atlanta suck, yo.
Dude, I can't get.
It's
hidden gems in there. It's hidden gems in there, but I still feel like they kind of strayed away from a lot. Like
I don't know what the fuck they be doing, bro.
This is the last season right here.
It
Too
should
much. That's why. On
Black
Atlanta.
Jesus, bro.
You said Black Jesus? I watched it, yo. Like after a while, I was just like, all right, yo.
You gotta be a goofy motherfucker to watch Black Jesus, yo. I was tripped off that shit.
Black Jesus was kind of like with South Park. Like I watched, like once I watched like the first season, I was like, all right, like
no, that shit was funny.
Black Jesus.
Boondocks though.
Oh, that's good. That's my go-to shit.
Fucking Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus.
Man, that's my go-to shit, boy.
Ain't Mina.
Yes, sir.
Hey, the Boondocks,
Really
the Boondocks was some real shit, yo. That was
they
some
spoke on everything that's going on right now.
Yo, when them niggas made that diss song, like you just mad because your ass is old.
Yeah. Oh,
when they did the diss to the grandfather, yo.
Yeah.
No, I like the joint. I like the joint when Stinkman's crew came back and was trying to kill. And your boy was like, your boy said, it's the world famous karate man, Bushido Brown.
Hey, granddad, you got your ass whipped by a blind man.
Hey, yo, your boy was like, we come to pick up the Huey and Riley Freeman.
I like when Mike S was on there when he went. Remember he went and he was a fighter pilot with him.
Yeah.
And Mike S left him something. He like, what it is? Mike S said, these. He left that nigga a whole thing full of nuts.
Charlie Murphy was on that joint, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, Charlie Murphy was one of the white
boys.
Yeah,
one of the white boys
from the war.
Yo,
that shit was.
Yo, that shit had me crying, yo.
You remember when he was gay?
Yo, when your boy
delicious.
Do the homie. Oh my God, yo, do the homie. Yeah. Do the homie. Your boy was like, you told that mean I'm gay. Your boy was like, yup, that mean you gay too. Your boy started crying. Your boy was like, I still want my own room.
That shit was funny, boy.
Your boy said, you saw him kiss me. Hey, yo, that shit had me crying, yo. And that was Most Def, yo.
Yeah, Most Def was funny as shit on that.
That was Most Def. He was funny as shit, yo.
I still watch that shit, yo. When I be riding to work, man, I go through my favorite episodes on that bitch and be dying like it's the first time I seen it.
Big facts. Because that Martin Luther King episode was my shit.
Yeah.
The R. Kelly one too, yo.
R. Kelly was funny too.
Yo, when they had
I couldn't believe they put that shit on TV.
She said, if I didn't want to pee on me, I would have just moved out the way. Your boy was like, they say, I told you. Hey, yo, the fucking the Boondocks was a game changer, yo. And you know why he stopped doing it, right?
Who?
You know why they stopped doing it, right?
No, what happened?
Because they wasn't. Because you know Rodney Barnes was one of the writers of the Boondocks, right?
He the original.
Yeah, he was right. Him and the dude Aaron Magruder.
Right.
Aaron, yeah.
Because they wouldn't. I forgot it was. If I'm mistaken, it was an episode they was trying to do, and they kept doing everything to change the episode, and they wanted to change the voices and all of that shit. Like they didn't want Regina King to still do. If I'm mistaken, they didn't want Regina King to still do Riley and Huey because she did both of them.
Yeah. Oh, they were trying to get money off of it. Corporate America, they got to put their hands.
Yo, like they was trying to put their hands too much in it. Yo, kind of like the same thing with Keenan Ivory Wayans with In Living Color. But that's why he fell back from The Living Color.
Shit, and what's the name series?
He didn't want it to be syndicated.
They hoarded up. They stole the Scary Movie series. You know the Wayne brothers made the Scary Movie series.
Yeah,
they stole that shit from
was part 2.
Yeah, they stole that shit from them, and then wouldn't even let them use the rights to their own shit. That shit came from them personally.
That's crazy.
No, somebody said, "What about Soul Planes?" I thought Soul Plane was a funny ass movie.
It
Was
was,
funny.
but I ain't gotta watch it no more. Like every now and then, I
Once
can
a year,
watch it,
once a
but
year for that though. Once a
That
year.
stupid ass thing. When he was telling them how high he was going up in the air, he's like, "Oh shit, we up high as a motherfucker."
they hired a red man in the Sports Awards.
That nigga scared of heights. I was dying on that bitch.
Yo,
Ate mushrooms and killed it.
Remember when Method Man popped up? When they thought they were gonna crash, Method Man popped up, had the helmet and the parachute on.
right.
He told your boy, "Come on, man, we out here."
We out of here. Hell yeah.
That nigga was ready to get up out that bitch.
Yo, your boy name was Elvis Honky. Yo, I was crying, yo.
Homie,
Your
them
boys-
hoes, yeah, that
The
was
boy said when Karl Malone walked up on him, he said, "I'm the man." He said, "Yeah, I remember you. You were the paper boy." Your boy said, "Yeah." He said, "We didn't pass you because we thought you couldn't play." He said, "All that time I thought it was because I was black."
Oh,
Yo, what about all right, let's get on something serious right now. See,
Well,
you had a topic for us.
I had a topic.
Yeah. It's the second album. We ready to get up. We only got
What
song.
R&B? What about R&B?
Is that the one you want to talk about?
No, you posted
DJ.
something. You had posted something about I said we can talk about it.
Oh, you talking about the you talking about the black village still here. I posted saying the village is still alive and well, but it's just being smothered by nigga shit.
Right. And that was pretty much the serious topic because my topic was about what happened to R&B music.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk
What
about
happened?
it.
What happened to? All right, listen. I'm gonna say this. Let me hold.
Like
We putting the banner up. You know what I mean? What happened
like
to Ice?
yeah.
I'm gonna start with you first, Ice. What happened to R&B music, Ice?
So I'm gonna say hip hop happened to R&B music because at a certain point, hip hop got so big that all the R&B artists wanted to do hip hop.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But now, hey, see, the thing about it is R&B is making a hell of a comeback. But the way that R&B is trying to make a comeback is they not talking about love no more. Everything is raunchy as hell. Like R&B to us, when you go back to like the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, even when they was talking about fucking, they wasn't talking about fucking.
Nah, they ain't saying that word.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, everything is just like fuck love, straight to the point. And
it is.
That don't catch nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because we got an old soul. You know what I'm saying? So we got an old soul, and that's why the new age of hip hop is not gonna know anything about the new age of R&B is not gonna know anything about the real R&B. And also we came up on R&B bands and groups. There's no R&B groups no more. Everybody is just singers. There's no new R&B groups. And even if it does come out where it's an R&B group, it's like two of them, and then they break up within a year. It's R&B. R&B was based on a group.
They get pulled in two different directions.
A group.
Yeah,
R&B was not about one singer. It was about a group. Yes, there's always somebody who was better than the rest. But you got a lot of people who left the group and ain't make it. And it wasn't because of their voice. It wasn't because of their voice. It was because of the presence. Because even when you got a group, and you might feel like we got a group, but this nigga always in the front. He always grinding. He always singing to the girls. There's a whole bunch of people that's checking the group out. And without the group, now you have to market one person, whereas though it was easier to market a group or a band than one person. So, and tell people like this new generation, yo, they don't even know how to play fucking instruments.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll never be bands. Yo,
Pushing buttons.
solo bands and rock bands and country bands, R&B
Lizzo.
bands are dead, bro.
Lizzo play the flute.
Like you say, niggas be pushing buttons. What do you think, Jimmy?
They push buttons on beat machines and then they put it on Fruit Loops and they rap over that shit. And there's no more art. I mean, it's hip hop. Don't get me wrong; it's part of the culture, but it's not the art form of a band, like you said, stage presence. You got a bunch of motherfuckers on stage smoking weed with a bunch of chains on, talking shit, basically, waiting for something to pop off and motherfuckers shoot a motherfucker.
And you know what's the craziest thing? When I go to get new music, in the 21 years we've been doing this shit. Yo, I've never in my life had to grab the clean version of R&B songs as much. Yo, no bullshit. Yo, back in 2000, 2005, even 2012. If a nigga came out with an R&B song, it was safe. All I had to do was get the song. Yo, now I have to get the clean version because everybody is cussing and being raunchy, yo. And
it's the ways of the world, bro.
What I say is, I feel like this. You know what happened to R&B? R&B lost patience, yo. Back in
people
the day,
lost patience.
But what I'm saying, like as a whole, back in R&B, you had to have 4 other niggas singing with you to get that ass. You couldn't just go sing by yourself. And my pops used to tell me this all the time. He was in a singing group. He sang bass in the singing group. He wasn't the lead singer. His homeboy Nate was the lead singer. And that's how they carried it. Nate sang lead because he was the best singer. My father was bass, and of course they had everybody else. They had the nigga, the alto nigga, whatever. But it was a group. Like my father said, I couldn't go sing to these goddamn girls by myself. So I needed 3 or 4 other niggas that could sing to help me do what I got to do. He said, man, these motherfuckers nowadays don't want to. You got one motherfucker. You're like, she done gave you the pussy before you start singing. That's what happened. Yo, I remember my father used to talk about that shit all the time. Yo, it was like, yo, that shit lost patience, yo. And I'm like, that's the only, like when you think about it, the Isley Brothers, Voyage to Atlantis. Think about that song, the lyrics to that song. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the music, like they was just trying to get to know. Listen, Ice, we was listening to the Bloodstone joint.
And we go a long way back?
Nah, Natural High.
Natural High, okay.
And we was talking about the song and what they say in the song. And I don't even know, I don't know you. So the basis of this song is you already know that you want this woman, but she don't know who you are. So you got to figure out how to get her attention. Niggas not doing that no more. They talking about, like I tell you, they talking about just be naked when I get to the house. We fucking.
Motherfucking inbox. They can go straight to her inbox.
I'm gonna 4 different websites. Titties and I'm going home.
Gabe, what's up, Gabe?
You know what I mean?
My thing is, how can you sing about love when ain't nobody showing nobody no love? Our whole community lost love for each other. Plus, pickup lines aren't pickup lines anymore.
You don't need no pickup lines no more, Mike. All you gotta do is jump in the box and shoot your shot.
Yeah, all you gotta do is flash money, bro. It's females out here right now that are falling. Will step out with a dude that pull up in a nice ass car, and that bitch will be the most cruddiest person on this earth. R&B music, I keep saying it, one of the biggest problems with our community, and it's happening, is reflecting in our music, because that's what we do. We hip hop was always a reflection of our community, and it told a story of us.
Right.
With all those freaky ass songs and all that bullshit that's going on in them lyrics, all they doing is telling the story of us. That's a young generation, not us as us, like, but I'm just speaking in general.
Right.
When Big Daddy Kane them came out, they were speaking about us. Then we had all of our musicians come out and they were speaking about that time. The shit that they saying, I listened to some of them songs. I'm like, damn, this beat rocking. I start listening to the lyrics and bust out laughing like, this the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. And that's the whole society of our kids now. I mean, what's going on in the society with our kids? They talk stupid. They respond to stupid shit. And you think they be playing, but nah, they be serious.
No, they serious.
And you got a motherfucker name when you like 2 Chainz, right? Got all these degrees. And he dumb himself down so he can sell music. Because if he don't, it won't sell. There's nobody that we listened to back in the day that will make any money right now. You can name any rapper, you can name any motherfucking R&B singer. They would not be, because they sounded, it's full of people on this screen. If you didn't see my face, you knew who my voice was. You cannot get that now. Everybody sound the same, and everybody saying the same old shit. I drop this money in your lap, you gonna give me some pussy. You give me your money, I suck your dick and fuck you, and then you get the fuck out. Every fucking thing they say is the same thing. It's a cuss out or it's a get fucked and get out. And that's exactly what you see all the time. It's even leaking over to people our age. It's people our age that's gonna fucking get you the fuck out of there.
That's their reality, though.
It is.
That's their reality. It's not our reality. It's their reality. And you know what? Like, one of the hardest things that I have, like, one of the hardest things that I deal with is like what you just said, kids and the response and stuff. Man, I had to, I had an argument with my son earlier, and if I don't give him something dumbed out or something that he's familiar with, he really don't understand certain shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And it frustrates me. It frustrates me to the point where, like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, is something wrong with me? And I can't really say something wrong with him either, because he's 9 and he's been raised in a world where technology runs everything. Mm-hmm. Technology runs everything. These kids grow up, whereas though we grew up in school with textbooks. Schools don't even have fucking textbooks no more.
They got computers.
They don't have textbooks.
That's why they stopped making them sign their signatures and shit.
I was telling my kids to do it. That's
back in the day,
fuck your whole day up.
Remember about 15 years ago, I forgot what, it's a commercial. Remember they came out with the easy button?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For Office Depot.
Office Depot.
I tell you, I coach. Mikey, you coach. Y'all around kids, all y'all. The generation is scary to me. I mean, I be trying. That's why I ain't got no voice now, because I be yelling at kids. And I be trying not to yell. They in high school, something.
Yeah.
And you can.
It was Staples, yeah.
Oh, Staples.
Yes.
We don't forget shit.
You can run. We've been running 6 plays since August.
Right.
Some of these kids still do not know these plays. You could run the play, Mikey. I know you go through it. You could run the play 2 times in a row. Put somebody else in. They don't know what they're doing. And they were standing literally right there beside you. Their minds are so distracted. Nothing is retained. It's at point and at will what they want when they want it. They push a button and get it. When we were young, we wanted something. We had to wait till mom and daddy get paid or a birthday or a holiday or something. Well, they want something. They want a pair of shoes. Within that week's time, one of their parents gonna get them their goddamn shoes, or that within 2 days, some of them, or that spoiled.
They say that's one thing about real quick, your girl said they own. I watched a thing where the music producers was telling these young dudes, one of the dudes, how he had to dress because he was a rapper, but he didn't sag his pants and all that shit. They literally was telling him he got sag his pants and all type of shit like that. He like, I forgot his name. It's a one of them young dudes now, and he told him he had to dumb down his music or it wasn't gonna sell. Right. It's the craziest shit ever. But one of the things that now I don't know if this shit accurate or not, but they called us the party era, right? Even though the hip hop era was the party era, most of us was drunk and smoking weed, smoking PCP, popping pills, and doing all of that same shit until we found out that girl was pregnant. Your girl was doing the same exact shit. And then you wonder why the kids all fucked up in the head. You might have stopped before, but that seed was already planted. They trying to find. I'm telling you, this shit crazy. I be reading all types of shit, so I'm not saying that this shit 100. All I'm saying is all the shit that we was doing, we was partying. I know, I was out there doing me. My son probably was conceived off the weed and the drunk dick. You know what I'm saying? But once Frida found out she was pregnant, she stopped doing everything, but the seed was already planted, everything was already in place. So there's no long-term another thing is they don't have a long-term study for the loud, right? For the because the chemicals in the weed and the loud and everything for people's brains and bodies and babies. They keep giving us vaccines. Now all of a sudden these vaccines telling us that females can lose babies, females getting sterile over shit. We doing anything. Also, one of the main things is eating all this dumb shit. We eating in cheap ass stores, like we go deal shopping when why motherfuckers spend $15 for a steak. We keep talking about this shit. If we spend $10 for a steak and the same steak and Grawls and a different packaging is motherfucking $30. All of that shit is affecting these kids, yo. And what they eating in school, what they feeding the kids in school. It's a study that shows that prisoners eat better than school students. So it's a lot when you look at those at these kids, because like Jimmy said, we run over plays and 2 seconds later they looking over there at airplanes and shit, and then come back and tell you straight to your face, yeah, I heard you, and try to tell you what they said when they say they and they can't even say nothing that you repeated.
So I'm glad. I'm glad you went back to that. I'm glad you went back to that because that's what my comment is on. So my son doing his homework tonight, right? And this afternoon, and he gonna look over at me and say, "Dad, I don't even know why I gotta do this because I know this." And I say, "Well, remember, because we had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and I say, Zay, remember when you played football and you went to practice and y'all had to run over the plays over and over? I say, when you do something repeatedly, it stains to a part of your brain. I say, so you won't forget. I say, when you doing something, because he just joined the band. I say, now that you're in band, I said, you're gonna learn this, you're gonna go and practice the same song up until your march March concert, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to do it better and better and better. And you know what? It came to when I was telling him that, it came to my mind something that, because my son got a counselor, something that his counselor was saying. Something small that they've taken away that used to teach kids memory. Remember the matching game? Flip them joints over and find the matches. You have no idea how playing that game in kindergarten and first grade used to stimulate our mind and help our memory. And them kids don't have nothing like that no more. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing like that no more. I mean, like to the point where when you say something to a kid, they hear you, but they don't listen because it's not repetitive enough. It's not repetitive enough. And Jimmy said, y'all not flashing. Right, y'all run the plays over and over and over and over. But these kids' brains are not developed from a younger age to even be able to absorb it. It goes in and out. It goes in and out. That's it. That's it. But you know what they can learn? And we used to hear this from our parents. I bet you know them goddamn rap songs. Yeah. The same with them. The thing about the difference with us is we also went to school and that shit sunk in our heads. Because our school shit was sinking in our heads because we had the upbringing where our brains was taught to absorb. So yeah, we learned the song. Huh?
And when I was in elementary school, our teachers over Georgetown, these used to sing all the time.
And guess what?
You know what singing is? You know what singing is?
Everything we learned.
Why kids learn from singing? Because it's frequency.
Yep.
The sound and
the shit.
Mike, I can sit right here and sing a fucking elementary song for your ass right now from Georgetown East. You want to sing the Grand Old Flag, motherfucker? We can sing the Grand Old Flag. Right. You want to sing the Witch's Brew, motherfucker? We can sing the Witch's Brew. Right. Hey, Miss Seeger will pull out the record because it's October. We're ready to sing the Witch's Brew.
And remember, everybody used to put it on the record.
Huh?
Remember, everybody used to think it was special because they would let you put the needle on the record.
Yeah. And guess what? That's how we learned the goddamn 50 states because Miss Seeger made a goddamn song of that shit, yo.
Everything.
A song. Yeah. I can sing that bitch now because my motherfucking memory is on point.
Jimmy, I don't even want to get on that frequency thing. That's a whole nother show. That is a whole nother show, boy. I don't know why I started learning that shit.
On a few different levels.
Oh my
God. I feel sorry for these teachers, man. I feel sorry for these teachers, man. And a lot of these kids gonna get passed through the system, yo.
They already did. They
have been passed through the system. And this is what we're heading for now in this country is a whole generation that's going to push a button. And guess what? It ain't going to be no button to push. I tell people all the time, I could be anywhere. I said, what you going to do when the lights cut out? What are you actually going to do? How are you going to survive if the power cut off? And they threatening us every day about EMPs and power, nuclear war.
Big fact.
What you gonna do when the power cut off? What you gonna do?
That's big fact.
I'm 49. That's all I got for you. I had enough time on here. I'm good.
Like, I mean, what I'm saying is this. What Jimmy is basically saying is we come from an era where you had to learn how to do certain things. And even though you didn't do it all the time, it can help you in the future. Like Jimmy knowing how to fish like a motherfucker. If it ever came down to a situation where he can't get certain shit, he know he can go get his rod and get some bait and he can go eat. That's what we're talking about. Or like knowing how to change the oil of a car. Like knowing how to do certain things that don't require electronics. That's what he mean. Like, okay, like the same thing. Like, what would you do if tomorrow, they say tomorrow money has no value? What are you going to do? What are you prepared to do? Do you know how to cook rice and beans for 50 people if you got to?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. We all know how to do
They'll
that
be okay.
because we come from an era where our parents had to do that.
Spaghetti for
Right.
Troy.
Our
with
parents
AC.
had to cook for their brothers and sisters. So 9 times out of 10, they had to cook for mom and dad too. And a lot of us come from big families, so it's 8 or 9 people you got to cook for. So
With
that's
one
how you
pack
see
of
what I'm
meat,
saying.
I'ma feed
These kids don't know how to do
people.
that shit.
Your boy made one point that I was watching. He said, "Do you remember when Goody Mob and a whole bunch of people was back in the day talking about they were gonna start putting computer chips underneath for people's skin?
Yep.
They don't have to.
Cell therapy.
They don't have to no more. They don't have to
Right. It's in
threaten
your
you.
pocket.
You take it everywhere you go. I never paid attention to that shit until when I first started being on a cell phone, because I felt like I was late bloomer getting a cell phone. I got a cell phone because of work. Years go by, I start, we can't go nowhere without these phones. So I start going places and like, I know, fuck, you keep telling me, say thank you. Oh, how was your visit to this place? I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck? Me not thinking the whole time I got this damn thing on.
Turn your location.
Everywhere I go. Now it's even more and more, but the whole putting the computer chips under you, the shit is trickery. They line my pictures up, bro. I mean, literally line my pictures up on dates that I took the pictures and send them back to
tell
me.
you.
Damn,
Tell you. Listen, I just listen. Honestly, I just bought a fucking camera. I mean, a calendar of my summer, of the pictures that I took over the summer, different places I did, doing that. I just for the fuck of it, I bought that bitch because it generated things that I was doing from probably. Matter of fact, some of your wedding pictures on there, Ice, from last year, and they're gonna be on the calendar. And they generated all of that shit by itself.
The scary part about it is this. This the part that's the mind fuck. All of that shit excites you because you're like, damn, Ice pictures on here. I was there, but you ain't thinking about the big picture. These bitches do everything you do.
Mikey, when we was young, down 20, remember me saying this outside. If they want you, they're gonna come get you.
Come and get you.
Remember, Enemy of the State.
Yes.
Or Eagle Eye.
Yo,
the movie Eagle Eye, Enemy of the State. If they want you, if you can do something that they can't do, and they want to do it, they're going to come and get you. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend. I'm not gonna say no names and I got a friend, y'all all know him, and he died on a motorcycle on West Street. He was working on something that would create energy where we didn't need gas. He's not here no more.
Should they kill that other dude that was doing that? Some dude, it's a
killed a lot of people. That was doing it. Yeah,
you better not.
Yeah, do it if you want to.
How the fuck we in a gas crisis and we just stole a whole country?
Right.
We bombed those bitches and took all their shit. That if you look at the money, it's trillions and trillions of dollars before they raised the gas prices. So now,
and they print money every day. They print money every day.
Man, I can print money. That got the same value as that. Monopoly money got the same value. Monopoly money got more value than that money because you spent money to get the Monopoly money. But
get the board.
Let me go. I'm gonna use this Monopoly money next time I go to the grocery store. I'm like Mikey said, this shit is worth more than regular money.
It is.
Do what they say on Facebook now. Just go through self-checkout and raise an old receipt up in the air and walk out. Because they can't check you for receipts no more. That's illegal. They got self-checkout. Who's really checking the checker? Who's checking you to check your own shit out?
Listen, man. I don't use self-checkout. I don't know what that is.
I go to registers most of the time.
I go to registers when I go to the store. I don't know what self-checkout. What is that you speaking of self-checkout?
I hate doing that shit. I hate doing that shit.
Nah, you know what's the craziest shit? When you're not even on, You're not even fucking on your phone.
Yeah, you got to turn
And
them
you
apps
talk,
on.
no. And you talking about some shit with your folks, and you turn on Facebook and they start sending you goddamn ads of the shit.
Yeah, that
Yep.
shit crazy, yo.
That's the
Yeah.
scariest shit in the world, bro. Like, ho,
Well,
we was just talking about this. I ain't post about this. I ain't even had my phone in my hand. But as soon as I go on here, you showing me sheds because me and my wife was just talking about getting a new shed out back.
nanotechnology.
The dude just sent that them satellites up.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the one everybody seen?
Yeah, last Saturday night.
Damn right. That motherfucker gonna have he gonna send out hundreds or more. He gonna be the only one with that. That's too much power for one person, bro. That nigga gonna start a world war.
Remember on Transformers? Remember on Transformers they put them pillars up?
Damn right. He gonna start a world war. He gonna have the power to
moon.
world war.
They put the pillars up to do what? Pull another planet to us.
Damn right.
Yeah.
That nigga,
because the other planet got more technology, but he had something that they wanted. Those pillars.
Same exact thing. They cannot steal his patent. He had to sell it to him, but he's gonna be the only one that can do that. And if anybody else do it, they gotta pay him some type of money or something. Not even our own government. That is scary.
You gonna tell you the crazy thing? There are at least 13 individuals on Earth that have more money than governments on planet. 13.
The dude was telling it's like 1%, it's like 5% of the people own the majority of the wealth in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's insanity.
It's crazy.
That is fucking insanity.
Absolutely.
This whole
they don't even know how many animals are on the Earth. It's places on Earth that people have never touched.
They try and get there.
Oh, there's some people that's been there, they just don't come back. There's people that go outside the Earth that don't come back.
Everglades.
We got about 20 minutes left now. This is something that's happened since the last time we all pretty much got together and talked.
That's right.
And I wanted to know y'all's opinion about this. Now, this was a big topic last week before last. PNB Rock.
Man, fuck that shit.
Rap star. Gotta talk about it, man.
Boy.
Was killed in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in California. Now, people blame the baby mother. Said that her posting the location was the reason. But we find out later that it was actually a 17-year-old that shot him. And he was in the parking lot of Roscoe's with his father when he saw PNB Rock and his baby mother go in. Now, this all brought up this whole check-in culture. What people are saying is there's a culture now where if you of a certain stature and you go somewhere, they feel like you should let somebody know that you out there or check in so that way shit like what happened to PNB Rock doesn't happen. And I wanted to say we've gotten to a time where you have to talk to somebody else when you go somewhere. Like, that's crazy to me.
But that ain't it, though. That ain't why they just want you check in. They want you check in so they can tell your ass, nah, you can't come here. It's deeper than that shit. They want you not
safe for you to come here during this particular time because you don't know what's going on.
No.
You are outside. They may think that you are here to come and bother somebody there.
They like you got checked into the city because we run this shit and we don't want you here. We tell you, and the craziest thing is, go ahead and finish your point, Jimmy.
Well, I was saying stemming off of your point that they want you to check in for your safety. Some of these organized groups, I ain't gonna call them gangs because I don't even know their affiliation or whatever. They want you to check in. If you a high dollar celebrity like PMD Rock, and people are blowing up so fast on the internet, some people don't even know who they are. So you see this dude, chains, pull up in a big car, Phantom or whatever. 17, 16, 17 years old, you got the thing on you, you living that lifestyle. Who's this motherfucker right here? We're gonna check this nigga. Now, instead of him calling somebody he may know on the West Coast, I'm coming through, I'm ready to hit chicken and waffles, you know what I mean? I'm with my girl. Anybody in the area, would he have not gotten killed? Possibly, if he had checked in with some people in the area, and or are we living in a time that you can't go out to eat with your significant other and you got to keep a firearm on you at all times, not knowing if somebody coming to rob you or just coming to kill you for clout? Because people are killing people for clout now.
That's what
just to say.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have some that, because apparently he had been out there in LA for a few weeks. And 2 weeks before that happened, someone else had tried to rob him. And he went and did a radio interview where he basically was like, yeah, like, I done already had that happen. Somebody tried to rob me. Dude tried to rob me. It wasn't about nothing, this, that, or whatever. Now you're still out there, and 2 weeks later, you go, I mean, and the crazy part about it is because apparently where they were staying, they didn't have to go to that Roscoe's.
Right.
So you made a decision to go to the hottest Roscoe's basically in LA. They said this one on Manchester, Maine is where it happens. If you in the parking lot, or some hitters see you in the parking lot, or they see you flossing, or they see whatever, you ain't got to put your location. They're going to rob you. It's a chance you'll get robbed. So
they out there all day long.
When you look at that and you, like, because, you know, we've had a lot of rappers die. You know what I mean? And most of the majority of them die in their own hometown. The only rappers we really know that didn't die in their hometown now, PNB Rock, Biggie, and Tupac.
Right.
So
fuck that shit. That shit country. You got to check in to a state. You got to check into to go to a state where the police can kill your ass and don't even get in trouble. And don't none of them gangsta ass motherfuckers come out there and do nothing. You live in a state, you got to check in where though these people, like, they don't own shit. Y'all don't own no properties. Y'all living with a motherfucker or living in poverty, but you want a motherfucker that's wealthy come check in with you. That ain't even on your level. You ain't even got no grind. But I got to come check in with you to come somewhere that you don't own no real estate at all. And you ain't protecting nobody. You can't even protect yourself. The police killing the shit out people right there where you at. Your homeboy getting shot up. Y'all running back and forth, shooting each other in the same area that I got to check in at. Y'all ain't even protecting your own self or carrying your. I can see if y'all was holding the fort down in your city, but you ain't doing shit. You ain't got shit on shit. But how the fuck is so you got to check in. All right, I call you up. Listen, I'm ready to come to Annapolis. I'm letting you know I'm coming to Annapolis, bitch. You probably the one sending somebody after me. The fuck I'm gonna tell you that for? Why is these same people walking around here, knowing the culture that we live in, don't have no security? These motherfuckers' houses getting broke into because they checking in while they out of town. They checking in with somebody, and then a motherfucker going up in your house. You got on a couple $100,000 necklace, but a motherfucker can break in your house. Your security system should be the same amount as your necklace. The dudes that walk around with you should cost the same amount as your necklace. You want to get your homeboys be your goddamn security. Nah, they your homeboys. You need some serious registered security guards to protect you. But you ever have on a necklace. And just think of Just think of saying to yourself this: I'm black, but I can't go no fucking where. Not because of the white dudes or because of the government. It's because I got to check in with my own people. Yeah. As soon as I tell you that I'm not in my hometown, you sending somebody in my house robbing me. The fuck out of here, man. And pretty soon we ain't gonna be able to go nowhere because they killing each other with no value of the person. I don't mean shit to you. You don't even know me.
Right. He killed dude for what? To try to steal his chain?
To try to steal his chain.
For his necklace.
That's crazy.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody need to. How the fuck we got to check in? I can see, like, the mob was an organized crime.
Right.
You niggas not even organized. Y'all just crime.
They like pirates.
Commit crimes. They're nothing organized. They do not have no contact with every organized crime in American history, right? Mm-hmm. Always had police backing. They always had government officials in their pockets. These dudes don't got that. They still live in the hood. They're not even living in the All right, you know what? That's it. Like, you know, like I live in town right now. Y'all got to check in to come in town. Bitch, I'm gonna creep through that motherfucking cemetery over there and shoot the shit out you. You telling me I can't come? I'll check in, all right. Your ass gonna get checked in. You must be out your goddamn mind, man. How the fuck you gonna check?
I've heard stories maybe a couple years ago where you had to check in. They was pulling over cars in town and saying you can't come through here and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? But it was going on. It was going on.
I ain't never heard that shit.
I like to think that living in Annapolis, that I could go to any neighborhood in Annapolis.
I can, but I don't.
Right. That's what I was ready to lead up to.
Like, your ass get killed though.
I can go to any neighborhood in Annapolis and I'm good, but I don't because I have a funny feeling that the one day I feel like that is gonna be the one day I run into some dumb shit.
That shit ain't true because these little motherfuckers, like I said, they'll rob you. Robbery has no value no more. Death has no value, man. You know, people getting hit for $1,000,
killed,
$500 or some perks. They putting hits out on people for dirt cheap. You don't even gotta pay nobody no more. All you got to do is let them be part of a gang and tell them you gotta go do it or I'm gonna kill you. One mad at a dude whose friend got killed. One of these rappers got killed, right? So his buddy who's in the gang won't hand his colors in. Oh shit. They got interview after interview after interview talking about how he's scared, he a bitch, fuck him, all this other shit. The dude don't want to be a gangster no more. so y'all hold on.
That's the thing with the culture though, yo. Like when you join,
you done.
When you in, yo, like. And that's just what it is. Some like you have some that's like, all right, you know, you done. It is what it is. No harm, no foul, no love lost. You know what I mean? But you just can't be involved in no gangster shit.
That shit old, son.
You got some. You be like, yo, I'm done. They be like, the fuck you is? You ain't done with nothing, nigga. You ain't never done. Only way you done with us is when you go to the dirt. So if you want to go to the dirt, then you could be done. Like they say out there in Chicago, yo, them gangs out there in Chicago, they call the shit the pumpkin head or something. When a motherfucker try to lead a gang, they kick the motherfucker in the head so big that the head swell up like a pumpkin or some shit. Yo,
yeah.
Like that. Like nigga, you saw the episode of Good Times, nigga. They wasn't letting Michael lead the Junior Warlords. They wasn't letting him leave, nigga. His mama had to come with a bat to get him out about that gang. He had to choke Ratbone out to get about that.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't getting up. You ain't gonna just leave the Junior Warlords. You joined the gang.
This whole new generation of violence, like we worship violence. we worship, we celebrate gangsters and shit. Always did. It never really dawned on me till I got older how when did black people actually start? I mean, when we was young, remember everybody on
condition.
see
We were conditioned.
TV cribs, they had a gangster in their house. They worshipped the motherfucker, and then it was Italians that didn't like black people and killed black people. The rappers that died. Somebody said, Charleston White say something about him. He like, fuck that nigga. He dead. They mad at him because he's saying fuck him, but he only saying fuck him because dude got like 4 or 5 murders. And everybody know he's a killer. And then when you talk to people like, yeah, you say his name, King Von. Yeah, that's my nigga. He a killer though. Y'all, we celebrate that shit. We celebrate that he a killer.
That's what they're doing.
His family, fuck his mother, fuck his kids, all that shit. That shit crazy to me. My eyes been open to a whole bunch of different shit, paying attention to the shit we doing. People love and respect a motherfucker killer more than they love and respect the person that been over their house. Ice,
that's been
goddamn kids. When we was young, if somebody did something to Ice, we were gonna hunt your ass down, and I would have risked my freedom. If everyone you motherfuckers out here kill Ice in front of me, I'm going to fucking tell on you because I'm not gonna hunt you down no more. I don't have it in me to be a killer. I don't have it in me to stomp your head in the ground no more. So you fucking right, I'm gonna tell her out of respect for him, Suge, his wife, his goddamn mother who gone, and then we all came over Ice's house. What the fuck I'm gonna let him do? I'm a snitch because I told on the person that they said a dude a snitch because somebody killed his daughter and he put a bounty out on him. He don't want the people to kill him. He want people to turn the person into the police.
Right.
All of these rappers and shit on YouTube calling this man a bitch. Somebody killed this child, bruh.
Right.
Yeah.
But we, in our 40s and 50 years old, still respecting a street code that we not even in the street no more. We're saying mother can walk outside your house and get shot in the head and you ain't supposed to say nothing.
Nope. You ain't supposed to. And that's the thing that these young people don't understand. And we are middle age. It's real gangsters and real killers that's 55 to 65 years old.
It's coming home.
And on their way home. And these youngsters are fooling with their grandkids or their great nephews and don't realize it's real. These young people, they're not killers. They're just afraid. And they got access to weaponry.
Now, them niggas
they don't know the art of killing. They half the time they shoot at somebody, they're killing somebody else that they ain't supposed to kill. And it's hard. It's hard to want to help these children, but see them go in that direction, man. It's hard. It's hard. Man. It's hard. It's real hard.
Them bitches kill without a conscience, though, yo. Like they kill
nothing, yo. Nothing.
My old boy walking around here, that bitch had 8 murders under his belt, right? The whole city was on the.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they're killing people. But will you kill a wild animal and clean it for your family to survive? Will you do that? Will you stick your hands in there and pull the guts out so your family can eat tonight?
And
will these little fuckers do that type of shit? They ain't doing that shit, yo.
Nah.
And it's scary, yo. It's scary. It's scary what
it is.
Our society has come to, for me, anyways.
That's
to be, that's
the difference between a shooter and a killer. Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a shooter and a killer. It's shooters out here all day, but it takes a different motherfucker to be a real killer.
I see when we was up at Hammer Jacks and I was young. This what you mean? This a real killer. The motherfucker, we stand there watching the girl with the fat ass and the nigga walk, slam up and shot the dude in his head right next to all of us. Yeah. That's a motherfucking killer.
Or when we came around the corner, the motherfucker was on the hill with the tech.
Remember, he was,
cranking.
I was just ready to say, he up on the hill busting off at everybody. You a shooter.
Everybody. I pushed you and we got back around the corner. Yeah. Because the motherfucking bullets was going by my head. I'm the biggest motherfucker. I ain't know if you trying to hit me.
Remember the girl got hit? We dragged the girl around the car. The girl got hit.
Against the wall.
Yes. We ducked behind the car. The police ducking. Security guard ducking. All you see is bullets. He like, I say, hey.
He had a bandana on that bitch. He let that bitch go.
He could have shot a lot of motherfuckers. But when that one dude walked up and we was all standing there and that dude got shot and he busted him in his head and walked off real slow. Son, you know how motherfucker shoots somebody, you haul ass.
Haul ass, yeah. He haul ass.
Boom, bust him in his head and walk off.
Right like, across parking lot.
It was almost like I dare anybody tell.
I ain't never seen my motherfucking ear was deaf. I say, ass this bitch. I say, fuck that. I don't think I ever been to Hammerjack since.
That was like some shit on American Gangster. When he killed old boys on the sidewalk.
That night, that whatever he had up that bitch.
Yo,
Tech 22. What the fuck it was?
Talk about this night. Well, I don't think we ever talked about this night ever again. I think we might have been trying. I don't think we ever fucking discussed this night. Yo, how the fuck we all run in all different directions, but we all ended up in the garage at the car at the same fucking time.
We knew where the car was.
All right. So for memory's sake, listen. For memory's sake, I'm gonna have to end it. We're gonna start. Hey, Ice, next Tuesday, we're going to start right from this story.
Okay. Yo, wow.
Next Tuesday, we're going to start right with this story.
That's going to Hammerjack, getting home at 4 and still had to go to school by 7:30.
What?
The Hammerjack. We're going to go through the Hammerjack story. We start next Tuesday.
My senior year.
Hey, I'm going to make a flyer for it and everything. The Hammerjack story. That's what we started with next Tuesday.
Story.
Hey, we could have a whole conversation about that, man.
Yeah,
East side.
Luke show. The Luke show.
Wow.
Hey. That was that shit, boy.
Hey, the show tour with Meth and Red and Onyx in there.
What?
Little Kim, all of them.
Remember they came out the sky. Oh, my people. Hey,
it was up on the railing.
Never jumped off the motherfucking rail.
Hey,
yeah.
We going back Hammerjacks next week.
Hey, Jim,
all right, so
Jim, remember we went got high with Miss Tony before we went around Hammerjack?
Yep. We went up on the east side by the graveyard. Yep.
East side got high with Miss Tony before we went there.
Hey.
All right, so next Tuesday, Ice Jimmy. Want y'all to come back through for the part 2, and we're gonna start with the Hammerjack story.
All right.
I want to hear the story, but I got a feeling if I start it right now, the memory it's gonna end this broadcast.
Well, we're gonna be here for 3 more hours.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna start next week.
What's up?
And I'm gonna holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all as always.
To see me is to love me.
Track 18. You gotta pull that tape out next week.
Like a pony.
DJ Booby, track 18.
Can I get behind you and rock you forevermore?
Mike.
Used to house it up back in the day.
Hold up.
Yeah. When you at, that's good. He was too young to Hammerjack. All right, man. Love y'all.
All right, man. See y'all later.
Man. I'll next week.
Where he at? Hold that. I don't know. All right, B. I holler.
All right.